Before we get started with this week's vlog, I thought I'd share a little tip for those of you that have limited data access. You can reduce the quality of the video you're watching by using the little cog setting and then select quality. You can then dial up or dial down the video quality to suit your data stream. So if you have very little data, you can lower the quality of the video so as not to use it all up. Continuing our cruise on the Llangollen Canal, we say our goodbye to our good friends Gary and Nikki on Chuggabug and leave the Poacher's Pocket. We travel across the Chirk aqueduct and through Chirk Tunnel and continue on to Chirk Marina, where we have a brief stop to use the services before carrying on and mooring up just the other side of White House Tunnel. Good to see you again.
Yeah, well, we might see you later today.
Fingers crossed, we might see you later today.
Get your gloves on.
All the best.
Yeah, they're in my pocket as well.
Just look at the bright orange on that bush. Stunning with the dark green background behind it.
On the top. Hello, hello, Johnny. Hello.
So we're just passing through Chirk Bank now, and we're going to Chirk Marina for a pump out, and we may well come back to here because there is some moorings here. They're still free when we come back, This is probably where we're going to stop. And this garden gets more and more every year. Monk's Bridge it's called. Bit tight through here as well. Well, these cottages haven't changed a bit. In all the times we've been coming up here, they just do not change. It's lovely. Just up ahead is our first sighting of the Chirk Viaduct railway bridge, which means the aqueduct is just round the corner. Here's the aqueduct just coming into view. Notice that AmyJo has slowed right down, and you can see the reason why. Just look at the flow of water coming past her. Because there is a flow on the aqueduct coming down from Llangollen, we're competing against that, plus the narrowing of the aqueduct makes that flow a lot faster. So this is our maximum speed going down, going across the aqueduct at the moment. Any more throttle and all we do is come to a halt, so we're just going nice and steady. But with views like that, why would you want to go any faster? Absolutely stunning. And this is just the prelude to the Pont Casilta, which is bigger still and taller. Now, the interesting fact about Chirk Aqueduct, of course, and many of the other vloggers have already mentioned it, is that we join the aqueduct in England, and when we get to the other end of the aqueduct, by the tunnel up there, we're in Wales. And in case you're left in any doubt, we're now in Wales. And as soon as we enter Wales, it's Chirk Tunnel.
Yeah, the
camera's a bit shaky because I'm really zoomed in. But spiders? Really?
Okay, so you're just going to stop here.
The tunnel is 421 metres or 460 yards long and has a complete towpath inside. It's designed for a single standard narrowboat, so passing is not possible.
It's a very slow process coming through this tunnel as we're going against the flow. Yeah. That lot's round our bow. We'll just have to wait till we get out the tunnel. And that lot coming up is about to join it. As Steve says, as long as it doesn't stop us in our tracks, we'll just keep going through and clear it when we get to the other end.
The tunnel is straight enough to see if boat is already inside the tunnel and if boats are required to show a light. Northbound boats must maintain power and momentum in order to push through due to the shallow, narrow nature of the canal in the tunnel, such that water has little space to pass around the displacement of the boat, and the relatively fast 2 miles an hour southbound current of the canal. The tunnel and tunnel portals and the basin are collectively a Grade 2 listed structure.
Well, they've cleared the trees, but unfortunately they can't clear every single little bit of branch. So we've got a little bit that we're taking with us, but I think I'll get my pole out and clear it. Well, just retrieved that lot off of the bow. Let's see how far we can get till the next lot has just accumulated in the canal.
This is all that's left now of the tree that came down here. As you can see, it's all been chopped back neatly. And this is the debris from the other tree that was down here. They've obviously cleared a lot of the logs, but they've left the main trunk up there, but you can see there are several trees down. So it wasn't a very good place to be, was it, in the storm? Another one there, look. Having phoned and booked to go into Chirk Marina, we made the turn into the narrow entrance and then realised that we needed to reverse onto the arm at the pontoon for the pump out and diesel, and as you'll see it was quite tight getting in there.
So we're in Chirk Marina, we're just reversing onto a space, a tight space, to have the services done. It's definitely a very tight squeeze reversing into this gap. It hasn't been helped because that boat was not tied on at the bow, so it just kept swinging over into the space Steve is trying to get into. But I think he's done it. Slow and steady. There we go. And that's the other side. I don't like the look of that jetty, it looks a bit dodgy. I don't think I'll be getting off.
And once we'd finished doing all the services, it was time to leave the marina. Out the way we came. We didn't actually film much of the trip here, but we are now moored just north of White House's tunnel, and I'm actually standing over the top of the portal entrance. If I come down, hope I don't drop my phone. But that is the entrance to the tunnel. Join us next week as we cruise across one of the 7 wonders of the canal network, the Pont Casilta aqueduct, as we conclude our cruise up the Llangollen and head into the Llangollen Basin for Christmas.
So until then, thanks for watching, and as always, a special thanks to our patrons and channel members. As always, we appreciate their support. And if you too would like to support our channel, you can buy us a coffee or join our Patreon members, and I've put the links in the description below. And if you enjoyed the channel, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and don't forget to click that bell icon to be notified about our next upcoming vlogs. So until next time, look after yourselves, do take care, be careful in these strong winds and cold weather, and we'll see you next time on Life on Board AmyJo. Bye.